Are you ready to do this? It looks like Brian Laundrie, the ongoing talks are, I say talks, I mean the reports, they're starting to answer questions. So this is good. I think these are questions everybody's had. I'm going to go through this real quick. This stuff, by the way, is dwindling down. I don't know what's going to happen to my station here as YouTube will be changing their algorithm soon. So please subscribe. I appreciate you. And we'll have some more fun. I've been tired. I just got in from South Carolina. I had to go pick up my friend Vegas Rick. And anyway, it's been a wild time since then. So, all right, everybody. Inside Brian Laundrie and Gabby Patito's life with his parents. You know, this is something I have wondered about, and I'm reading this with you for the first time. He was a boy from the wrong side of the tracks. Well, there you go. He was perfect, right? Everybody says they don't want to date the bad guy, but you girls all do. You know you do. It's fun for a while. Just as long as you get out before you get hurt. She was a girl, almost next door, but from a more affluent world. Brian Laundrie grew up less than 2 miles from Gabby Patito, whom he met when he was a junior. She was a sophomore at Bayport Blue Point High School in Long Island. Bayport High School is where Saved by the Bell. That was their high school. But the modest home he shared with his parents and older sister Cassie at 332 First Avenue in Bayport, years before the Laundries moved to Florida, was markedly down market from the Patito's family's more luxe waterfront spread. I mean, they're just telling you right where they lived. Now I'm going to have to look these addresses up and see how much they're worth. The neighborhoods are literally separated by train tracks. A lot of neighborhoods are. Where did the term other side of the tracks come from? I think it probably came from where cities were built right beside the train tracks. And you had where the nice part was going out of town. And then so the other side, you're either, there's usually a geometric reason why it doesn't grow that way. And, just everybody just kind of gets stuck in there and the affluent get moved on out. The two teens found each other, a friend of both families told the Post, because they were loners who didn't always fit in with the crowd. Gabby's mother, Nicole Schmidt, has called her daughter a free spirit with a dependent side. Gabby's close friend, Rose Davis, more on her later. Oh my gosh, I didn't know what I was missing by some of the stuff that about Rose. And I apologize to y'all for that. Said that Brian does not have friends, instead reads books. Oh, wow. Jeez. He's a horrible person. I mean, aren't you supposed to read books, right? Oh, jeez. This is why you need to take your shoes off before you walk into your house, because you never know what you've stepped in. They were different, the friend said of Gabby and Brian. Not necessarily bad, but not like everyone else. Because of that, they sort of clicked. It's not how that works, in my experience. But anyway. Until apparently they didn't. Gabby was found September 19th in Grand Teton National Park in Wyoming, strangled, and Brian's body was found Wednesday at a Florida nature reserve after a massive manhunt. Whatever happened to the two of them, it has been confirmed that the engaged couple had a dispute that attracted the attention of Utah police while they were in a van life road trip in August. Is van life, is that a bigger, broader term that I don't know about? I just kind of thought just what you call it, but now I'm beginning to think it's almost like a marketing name. The spotlight has turned squarely on Brian's tight-lipped parents, Chris and Roberta Laundrie. On Wednesday, they led police to what turned out to be their son's decayed remains less than 90 minutes after entering the Myakkachi Creek Environmental Park. Even though state, local, and federal law enforcement, not to mention Dog the Bounty Hunter, had been hot on Brian's trail for 5 weeks. What has Dog the Dog the Bounty Hunter said about all this? I gotta find him. I've not heard anything. Again, I apologize. My buddy's in town. I was sick last week. My buddy came in from Vegas. I'm a little bit off my I'm off my spindle. Observers have been baffled by the couple's seeming lack of emotion when seen on video Wednesday in the park preserve. His parents, near where their son was found. Equally puzzling was their decision to take a spontaneous camping trip with their son after he returned from the road trip without his fiancée in early September. This guy, his dad, I swear he looks like Ed O'Neill. He just reminds me, think of Jay from Modern Family. That's him. And I thought this was Brian Laundrie for a second. That was the cop of the January 6th hearing or whatever, right? That also they said was the guy that broke into the Capitol. It's all the same guy. It's Brian Laundrie. That's interesting. These are those pants are like cop pants. The Laundrie's daughter, Cassie, gave a statement on ABC News after Gabby's body was found, expressing her condolences, but Cassie's parents have said very little about Gabby or anything else. Joseph Laundrie, who's reportedly Brian's brother, I do not know who this person is. I did not know he had a brother. Where have I been? I've been reading these things every day. He works at the Long Island branch of the family juicing business, abruptly hung up when reached by the Post reporter Friday. There's a family juicing business? And they're poor? Chris and Roberta have not been charged in relation to the case, but have weathered a barrage of accusations, mainly by the hundreds of internet sleuths, that's you, that's me, who have posted conspiracy theories about the parents. Everything from covering up for Brian, to hiding him in a bunker underneath their garden, to planting evidence to make it seem like he was dead to throw off the hunt. That's his mom? Oh, wow, that's not a good look. The Laundrie's lawyer insists the family are victims of as much as anyone else. You couldn't write the Greek tragedy, Steve Bertolino told the Post Friday. Brian is not a Ted Bundy. He's not a demon, not a serial killer. I'm not sure that the narrative that's been pushed, but Brian was a mean killer and Gabby was an angel the entire time. Was an angel is entirely true. What? Brian's not a Ted Bundy. It's been pushed. Oh, I get it. So I have a reading comprehension problem, evidently. That dash meant he was changing up the topics of the sentence. I would think a semicolon might have been appropriate there, but touche. He said that any speculation that the Laundries planted evidence is ridiculous and nonsense, adding that the area where Brian's remains and belongings were found was the same location Chris and Roberta had told cops to search months ago. I hate this little angel thing you hear. I mean, you know, how many girls have had their picture taken there probably? And now this, like, every one of them's like, it's ruined! It's ruined! Oh, geez. Where is that? When was that? I don't know. Bertolini told the couple, said the couple have no plans to speak publicly. It's believed the Laundries, who run a juicing equipment business, this is all new. This is all breaking news to me. Left Bayport, Long Island, to move to Northport, Florida sometime in 2017. Brian and Gabby moved in with his parents at their 10,000 square foot Florida property, which doubles as the family's business headquarters in 2019. Their house is 10,000 square feet? Holy moly. I need some juice. I need some fruit, and I need to juice it. 10,000 square feet? That house is 10,000 square feet? Wow. The pair both worked at a public supermarket prior to their road trip, which began July 2nd. Where did they spend the 4th at? It was supposed to last 4 months. Patito was reported missing 10 days after Laundrie returned home alone September 1st. Laundrie's parents hired Bertolino and, based on his advice, remained silent, refusing to talk about the case until they reported him as a missing person on September 17th. Chris and Roberta Laundrie eventually told cops Brian had left days earlier with a backpack, heading for the park. Bertolini said at the time that Brian's parents had gone looking for him and found his car parked at the preserve, but they left it so he could drive home. They retrieved the car themselves a day later. Was that car moved in that amount of time? The police note or whatever that's on that Mustang. Did it say which parking spot it was in, or where it was parked at? I wonder. Anyway, let's see here. Bertolini said that Chris Laundrie felt helpless when Brian left their home for the last time, saying Brian appeared very upset, but they couldn't prevent him from leaving. It's been a nightmare for us, so I can imagine what it's been like for them, said a neighbor who lives several doors down from the Laundries. It's hard to believe it's over. I wonder if that's the same neighbor that's calling them dirty laundry and is suing them for $40. Jeez. So that's life with them. They what did we get out of that? We got their address. We got about their high school experience. We got a rewriting of what happened with the missing, and didn't really say what life was like with them. I don't think it wasn't. It was enjoyable. A lot of people saw Gabby, and she lit up the neighborhood. Nobody said any of that. And they had the attorney's announcement. So yeah, there's not really anything here about life inside Brian Laundrie and Gabby Petito's life. They worked at Publix. I didn't know that. Didn't know he had a brother. Didn't know they had a juicing business. Were they juicers? Did they juice? Who knows? These titles and these what's inside are just, they're just throwing stuff against the wall. But anyway, I hope you all enjoyed that. It's I don't know. That's actually, for me, that was a better article than what we've been getting. I haven't seen anything else. If there is, I'll be posting it. Hope you all have a great time, great weekend. You're loving life. And remember, you're all beautiful, each and every one of you. Thank you for subscribing. And I don't want to lose you guys. I think we've got... I'm trying... Right now, I'm working through if I'm going to try to do some things about Alec Baldwin or go back to a case that's closer here in Tennessee where I'm... And... It's Summer Wells, a little missing girl. She's 5 years old, and she's been missing since, I believe, July. And there's no trace. It's a sad case. So anyway, yeah, I don't know. I'm looking for my next step too. So y'all have a good rest of your day, and be good to each other, and peace out.